What's up, everybody? Jay Heat Sports Media coming at y'all again with that fire as always, spitting the hot topics and getting the sports conversation started. You know what I do, talking about basketball, football, and boxing. Today I want to get into football. NFL preseason is getting underway. The regular season is coming up. And what I really want to touch on about the NFL season as we get started is the top 10 quarterbacks, in my opinion, going into this season. Let's get into it. So, the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL going into this season. Starting off, I'm going to go from 10 and count my way up. At number 10, the gentleman has played his way into that position. I wouldn't have had him in the top 10, maybe not even the top 15. But after what he did last season, Matthew Stafford, I think you can't leave him out the top 10. He really showed not only the arm talent throughout the season, and especially in the playoffs, game against the Bucs, what he did in the Super Bowl, really showed that his time in Detroit, that wasn't all on him. And because of his great performance last year, I'm willing to put him at number 10 in the league. You saw the natural no-look passes that people talked about that he was able to do. You saw it in big-time moments in games. We already knew he could sling the thing. I can't elevate him too much higher because I can't absolve him from everything in Detroit. But at number 10, good spot for him. Then you got the young phenom who still got something he's got to prove, but we all see it with our eyes, Justin Herbert. Definitely somebody who looks like he could eventually be a top 5 quarterback in the NFL, maybe even compete for that number 1 spot. Right now, I got him in number 9. He's got to do a little more winning, even despite we can say he needed some better talent around him. Or maybe some would say he had enough where he should have already got to the postseason. This season is going to be the moment of truth where he has a chance to win his division and definitely needs to make the playoffs, and win a game would be nice, but just getting there is a start. Got him at number 9. At number 8, Deshaun Watson. Now, will Watson play this year is the thing. Last seen, I would say Deshaun was arguably a top 5, but maybe just outside of the top 5 quarterbacks. Can compare him to anybody in the league. If you got him, you feel like you got as good a chance as anybody. When he gets back on the field, I expect him to step right into top 5 status, but for right now, I got him at number 8. And then at number 7, I'm personally going to go with Joe Burrow. A lot of people probably got him a little bit higher. He's calm, he's cool, comparing him to Joe Montana. He definitely showed great leadership last year, helping the Bengals get to that Super Bowl, helping them have that comeback against Pat Mahomes and them in the AFC Championship. But that was 1 year. I need to see more of it from him. That's what makes greatness to me is consistency. And it wasn't all him. That Bengals team was well-rounded, great D, good running game, and good coaching we saw toward the end. At number 6, just outside the top 5, I expect him to make a big comeback this year and insert himself in the top 3 or 4 conversation. That's Russell Wilson. He's over in Denver now. Got a big-time opportunity. A lot of pressure on him. Last time a great quarterback came in the name of Peyton Manning, they were immediately the number 1 seed in the AFC. Got him to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years and won one. Was a league MVP. Will Russell Wilson do any of those things? I know they got big hopes in Denver. A great defense. They got weapons around them that are hungry and ready. Don't know so much about the coaching, but we know Russell has the background, has the 2 Super Bowls under his belt that he's been to, 1 W, got the poise, got the game time decision making, able to run the ball, got the deep ball. He's got an opportunity again to be top 3 right now. The best I can give him is number 6, especially considering he had kind of dropped off a little bit since last season. And that's my 6 through 10. Let's get into the top 5. So my top 5, my 4 and 5 are interchangeable. Wherever you want to put them, one's going to get a lot of controversy. The other's a no-brainer. For me at number 5, I'm going to go with Josh Allen. the biggest arm maybe in football. Looks like he's a Hall of Fame talent when you watch him with your eyes because of his ability to run, accept some contact when he's running, but also got a little speed to take it up the field. But he actually has an arm where he can just sit in the pocket and take control from the pocket, can make any throw. Phenom, just like Justin Herbert, got the size. Everything's going for this guy. And we've seen him progress. That showdown with Patrick Mahomes last year was a classic. It's going to be one for a long time to come. I got him interchangeable with Lamar Jackson, Action Jackson. Some people say he ain't even in the top 10 because they judge it just from a quarterback standpoint as far as in the pocket passing quarterback. I just look at him as a player who plays the quarterback position, and as a total talent, I can't get past the fact he's a league MVP. He deserved that MVP. I think as great as the great Michael Vick was at running, Lamar Jackson at times shows me that he's a better running quarterback, the best running quarterback we've seen, but he also can throw it. He has some room for growth there with his reads, accuracy, but he isn't bad in his accuracy department. He's got some strength in his arm, and he can make the requisite throws when he really needs to. He just got to get a little better up here. But when you add that with his athletic ability, it's off the chart. And as a total player, I can't overlook that league MVP. Even though he lost to Josh Allen before in the playoffs, if I'm not mistaken, he's made progressions where he's been the league MVP. Then they said he couldn't win a playoff game. He won a playoff game. Now we got to see him get to the conference championship, maybe a Super Bowl. But I do believe that's coming. If not for injury last year, he was in the MVP conversation for a second time. Josh Allen still needs to win a league MVP or get to the Super Bowl, something like that, or just continue to play the way he's been playing, but he is right there. But that's my 4 and 5, however you want to put them. I'm going to go Lamar 4, 5 for Josh Allen. As far as the top 3, they're everybody's top 3. At the top 3, I'm going to have to say you've got Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady, and the 2-time reigning MVP as far as in a row, 4-time overall MVP, Aaron Rodgers. Now, I can't put Rodgers at 1. I think I get how anybody can have any one of these 3 at number 1 through 3. Me personally, Aaron Rodgers got to show me something in the playoffs. People say, well, the bar's been raised too high because Tom Brady got 7 Super Bowls, and why are we holding Rodgers to that level? He can make all the throws, maybe the most talented quarterback we've seen, other than maybe Patrick Mahomes ever. The modern day Dan Marino, the way he slings that ball, but he can actually run too. But there is something to be said, his performance in the big moments. People used to get on Peyton Manning for not winning enough Super Bowls. But he went to 4, won 2, showed he could be a leader even when his arm wasn't there, and helped win a Super Bowl. We haven't seen Aaron get to more than 1 Super Bowl. He won it, but he hasn't even gotten back, and he's had some very disappointing losses when we know he should have won in Green Bay. So that's why it's hard for me to put him anywhere other than number 3 still on this. Tom Brady is my number 2. The old man is still doing it. He's the greatest of all time in most people's eyes. He is undoubtedly worthy of being number 1, but I can't look past the phenom talent that is Patrick Mahomes, and he's shown in his young, illustrious career that he does have what it takes to be big time in big moments. He's got the league MVP like a Lamar Jackson, but also a Super Bowl MVP, more than 1 trip. We've seen the skill, and we've seen what he does in big moments like against Josh Allen, and his biggest and really only big slip-up was his last game we've seen, and I'm expecting to see him bounce back, or else we'll find out more about him. But that's my top 10. Again, counting down, you're talking Showtime at 1, Tom at 2, Rodgers at 3, Lamar Action Jackson at 4, Josh Allen, and then Russell Wilson. Number 7, Joe Burrow. Number 8, Deshaun Watson. Number 9, Justin Herbert. And number 10, Matthew Stafford. That leaves out some solid names that maybe can break into the top 10, like a Dak Prescott. I'd like to see what he does this year. But some other guys I'd like to see play well too. But that's my top 10. Who are yours? All right, that's all the time I got. Y'all know what it is. J Heat Sports Media. Remember to like, subscribe, or hit the bell. Remember to leave some comments. Let's talk about the video. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like, or just what you think about the subject in general that I'm talking about. Remember, I'm on YouTube, Instagram, at The Vault, JMU414 on Twitter, and of course, what's up, TikTok? I'll holler at y'all next time. Kicking it out here in Niagara Falls, Canada. Holla at you.